Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Indonesia. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, I have decided to finally invade Germany's Asia. And like a week from now, France and Russia will also invade Germany. I feel like this is just like a really good time to get this done. I was thinking about maybe we want to send some troops over to Singapore, because we do have claims over all this land. Go capture that. That's a victory point. The Russia's land here doesn't really make a big difference one way or the other. Again, there's some... I mean, how many victory points are you worth? One. With one victory point... Yeah, I'm just going to send you over here. I'm going to quickly check... superiority, and you know what? I see bad superiority, so I'm gonna just change my mind to being like, hey, you guys just stay here for the moment. Do not go to this front line. But I've taken their ports. You will all fall in a moment. Somehow there's a German troop here. I don't know how the hell he got here, but we can kill him. Thank you for the supplies. Second row of infantry are about to... How do you have 7 troops here? Okay, Japanese troop has landed in a nick of time. Hold position. Hold position. Fall back one province. I'm guessing they navally invaded here. I mean, I don't really know why that's where you would navally invade, but you know what? You do you. You know what? Screw it. Send these guys... And by screw it, I mean send half of them over. Keep the rest here for now. Delete this position. Immediately redeploy up towards the north. Okay, the second Village Creek has now begun. Very, very happy to see that. Singapore should, assuming that you are doing something smart, which you're actually not. I need you guys to land immediately. And please go to Singapore. I'm hoping, like... How many men have we lost so far? 1,000. Okay, I mean, that's not bad at all. I mean, I'm just looking at the, what men we have around here now. It seems like a completely reasonable amount. But as long as we can kind of starve these German troops where they are... I'm gonna have you go over here just for a second. Never mind. Okay, hold position for a second. We'll get the non-aggression pact. Thank you for the supplies. I do actually really appreciate it. We don't need war propaganda for the moment. And the rest of you guys can just stay here. Singapore is worth like 40 victory points or something like that. It's worth 25. 40, 25. Roughly the same number. So, with Singapore dead, that should, I think, theoretically be the end of... Germany's Asia. At least I'm pretty sure that would be the case. Also, yeah, guys, don't attack, actually. Just stay defensive for now while our forces move to take Singapore. Denmark has joined the Reichspakt. That's a lot of troops surrounding Singapore. But we do need the city to fall. And yeah, we now have, what, 5 more units? We got 2 here. I'm going to actually just deploy the rest because they're just missing artillery. And missing artillery is not something that I think I care about too much. Yeah, they're just flooding troops into Singapore. And it's like, that's not really what we're looking for. Okay, so you got you guys up here. How many troops does Germany's Asia have? 11 to 37. They've taken 78,000 casualties so far. I do wish some of our allies surrounding Singapore would actually help us out. There you go. Bring some more divisions in. Just kind of keep smashing our way into the German lines. Because we do... Why do you... This is my claim. I own Malaya. You guys deserve nothing. I mean, I'll give Japan some nice islands, but that's basically about it. Take our 2 airfields, even though we don't have, like, any aircraft. There's actually, they put like 73 friggin' divisions here. I'm gonna say that's too many, but, you know, you do you. I mean, should I have given them a port to surrender to? Or to retreat to? Maybe? But I mean, our allies have now basically taken over everything, so I mean, they're not gonna just let them through. But we do need to take Singapore. Like, that's not a question. It needs to be taken for us to win this. You should be encircled. Yes. But of course you're getting supplies because that's your capital. You really did, like, really stack that up. You got 12 divisions in one province. I mean, we have more than that. Well, let's just bring my forces home. They're not really accomplishing anything big here. Oh, you guys still have supplies. You're guessing you're getting supplies from Jesselton? Because it's actually a place of victory points. Russia declared war on the Germans. Any Japanese troops planning to invade over here? Looks like the answer is no. Again, that's not really necessary, because again, we just need to take Singapore. Italy join the Internationale. Two Sicilies will probably in a second join up with the Reichspakt. Seems reasonable if you ask me. I got the Kunming National Government. Cool. That's a lot of Germanization troops. Just kind of hanging around. In a little bit of a freaking nuisance. You know, Russia, we can have a non-aggression pact. I see no reason to say no to it, at least right now. Yeah, you're not taking supply issue. Or at least you're not. Maybe you're very slowly going to start taking supply issues, but at least at this exact moment in time, you guys seem like you're doing okay. Invasion of southern India. I guess Germany does own Sri Lanka. And Middle Africa is actually trying to push some troops in here. I don't think they're going to have too much success. Because we don't want to research this till we have our infantry upgrade. So, you know, boom. Give me the artillery upgrade. A little bit of damage never hurt anybody. I mean, it hurt the people we're attacking, but that's kind of the point. I don't think there's anything I can do to... I mean, I would probably give the AI this port. Because it might cause the AI to abandon this position and come up here. But that's not really the case. I don't see that happening right now. So, for the time being, I mean, we have 100 political power. Not really enough to do anything, because again, you do need basically 150 to get anything else done. I mean, Middle African troops trying their best, but they are going to get completely destroyed. Aside from that... I mean, are you going to go to war with... No, you've not done the casus belli for India yet. Maybe one day soon. But not quite yet. I mean, I guess if Japan were to put a naval unit here, they could theoretically get the shore bombardment ability. But the AI doesn't use it. I mean, I think most people might not even know it actually exists. Even here's the thing. Why attack? What does that do for us? Nothing. If we attack, we're just taking casualties. Oh, you get one victory point. Yeah, but Singapore's we're 25. It's just better. Attacking here is worthless. It's garbage. You're just going to lose casualties, lose equipment. Sucks. However, looking at Singapore, that's a nice routine little target. It's just that, one, all of our allies are taking stupid amounts of attrition. And that's it. Just the 1 point there. It would almost actually might even be better for Hyderabad to declare war on the Dominion of India. So that they will actually bring troops out of Singapore to stop taking so much attrition. Like, what level of fort is Singapore? Level 4, level 2 naval forts. You almost don't really see naval forts too often. But basically, they're doing pretty well. After this, we get our research slot. You're pretty... 10% factory output's nice. I would be very happy to see that in my my repertoire. Look, English is like my 15th language. All the first 14 were also English, but it's been pretty bad. Okay, Argentina joining International as well. Anybody in the South America in the Reichspakt? No, we got some Entente, but that's basically it. And you know, the International and the Entente are not at war yet. I mean, they will be at some point. I just don't know when that would be. Yes, I know we do not have artillery. If we ever get another military factory, the artillery will be the first thing I build. But until that moment, it's just going to have to take a while. Just give me one moment. I don't get any factories out of this, which is actually surprising. You usually get factories out of industry techs or out of industry trees. So it's actually unusual. Yeah, you don't give any factory. Yeah, not really. I mean, 25%. That's actually like really good. Dockyard output plus 25%. It'd be nice if we had any dockyards. But we don't. I mean, I guess you get 2 naval dockyards off of going foreign trade, but I don't think that's worthwhile. Also, we're not unpaused, so nothing's actually happening right now. Cool. How do I get you guys out of here? Poland join the Reichspakt. Don't think that matters too much. Yeah, I'm not too sure why these guys are not taking attrition. I mean, their supplies are probably like good enough. That'd be the main reason. Our units, of course, our allies are taking attrition, 8%. And I don't think we could like attack. Not really. I mean, we already have air superiority, but not really anything that actually benefits us. Do we have any bombers? You know what? Just give me these 6 naval bombers. I don't think they'll do literally anything. They may all get shot down in a second, but hey, we'll take them. Japan, I'm guessing the answer would be no. But would you just give me bombers? No, they don't have enough bombers themselves. I don't think anybody would give us bombers. Maybe the French would, but yeah, they would say no. Russia is in the war. Would you give me bombers? Again, I'm assuming the answer would be no. Yes. Nobody wants to give me bombers. Which, I mean, I understandable. We don't need to have them research ourselves. But if we could just, like, bomb Singapore, destroy all their infrastructure, destroy their naval bases, they'll just kind of be stuck. 64 against 12. Not really the numbers we're looking for. Also, who's piecing out? Lithuania. Okay, Lithuania has declared their independence. They're now going to be at war with Germany. I don't know. They might end up the Vilnius coup. Like they might end up joining up with the Russians. I don't know though. I'm assuming they're going to get completely stomped. But that's what always happens. I don't think I've ever seen Lithuania actually win that coup. It's like maybe, again, if they can join up with Russia and Russian troops can get into Lithuania as quickly as possible, maybe they could save themselves, but I mean, I think it's just unlikely. I'm not training new divisions yet. Don't worry about that. But I don't think I have any equipment, right? You can have 1,000 rifles. Which is what, 1 infantry? Yeah, it's like 1 new infantry equipment, or just a little bit of damage. And that's not really what we're looking for. We're looking for something with a little bit more oomph behind it. Research slot's gonna be done in about 25 days. Bulgaria joined up with the Russians, which means that you guys are in the Moscow Accord as well. I was gonna say Berlin. Bulgaria doesn't really join the Moscow Accord, like, too often. It's interesting to see them join up. I mean, the Belgrade Pact still exists, but Belgrade's not in the Belgrade Pact. So you might see them both end up joining up with Russia. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible. But I don't know what the triggers are for that. Maybe because I think it's when Serbia joins the Moscow Accord, these guys get the event. But if Serbia's a puppet state, I don't know if it still triggers. I guess we'll find out whether or not Romania and Greece end up joining up with Russia, and they can probably open up a pretty decent front south of Austria. Of course, Austria's not in the war yet, but as soon as either Ukraine falls or I think Bavaria falls, they will intervene. I also believe that if Two Sicily dies, Austria should intervene as well. I believe those are all of the parameters. Okay, Vilnius is falling. Okay, Lithuania's dead. It didn't last very long. There they go. Bye-bye. We hardly knew ye. Apparently, White Ruthenia took a province, though. Good for you. Unfortunately, they didn't form the Kingdom of Lithuania, Belarus. Which is a thing that can happen, but it's not very common. Your land, sure, you can have a non-aggression pact. I don't think you really do. I was gonna say you might not do too much, but I mean, I don't know where Middle Africa's armies are. But I don't think we've ever seen QQ land win. I don't even think they're meant to win. They might just be doomed to eternal failure, which I mean, it's sad for them, of course, but like, what can you do? It just is what it is. You could train one unit. Yeah, we'll build one. Yeah, it's like we don't have any artillery, but like just don't think about that part too much. Actually, what about you guys? You're the garbage units. Would it actually make more sense just to replace you with the infantry? I think the answer is yeah. Make you into better units. Is that you don't have artillery in you, but so what? Still works out pretty okay. Artillery upgrade. No. We can now afford infantry equipment. We can now make you 99 days. Pretty cheap, I would say. Glad to get the 1939 rifle. And we might as well, I think, switch over right away. I mean, we have 3 factories on infantry equipment. It's not like we're shifting over a massive amount of factories over and dramatically halting how many guns we get. We should still be more or less okay with the numbers that we're currently looking at. Can also upgrade any of my generals. But with you guys, you can't do anything, you can't do anything. That's okay, though. We spend at least some of our command power, I'm happy with that. I mean, I should have known that Singapore would have been an issue. If you watched the 1984 series, you would also know that Singapore was a little bit of a jerk. 65 convoys. Screw it. I have so many convoys. I will take any guns. Anybody who wants to give me guns, I will take them. The Chechen is declaring another war. I think so. Okay, then. I don't think they're going to survive very long, but we'll see how it goes for them. Estonia's in the Reichspakt. I mean, the war is going okay for us. I mean, if Germany collapses, then, I mean, it still works out in my favor. Whether or not we get to set our peace with Germany, or they just die, whichever one comes first, I'm happy with. I guess we can take the 1940 research stack. We don't have any research bonuses to it, but, I mean, nobody else has it, so we don't have enough artillery. That's okay. You're also not even the best unit for garrison, so we'll just do it this way. Do they need artillery, the cavalry divisions? I would assume the answer is no. Yeah, they don't need it. But actually, that might actually give us a few artillery for our main army. Not really, actually. I think it did basically nothing. We'll take economic boom. We love the economy, folks. And then following that up, I mean, we just need to take Singapore. But there's like 12 divisions in it. And I don't see how we can deal with that situation super easily at the moment. But I think at least for right now, it's a really good time for us to end this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not joke, always thumb down. Want to see more? Subscribe and goodbye.